So they're going to seek revenge. And
The British
obviously,
are.
the second people they're imposing on that land are basically the Jews who've just been tortured or killed, or the entire thing what Hitler carried out. To be honest, if you think about that time period, the Jews were not having a very hunky-dory time in United States or United Kingdom either, but it was not to the same extent as what was going on continental Europe. But obviously, it's a easy offload, don't you think? You get one over the Palestinians. You get the Jews on your side. You come out as a hero in front of the world, and with your own religious people, the Christian evangelicals and whatnot. You get your prophecies and your religious extremists on your side as well, and you've got an ongoing conundrum. And once you've got that, that's what you're seeing.
Okay,
You've got
so
an
we are
ongoing
going to
scenario
we are
which you
what we
play
are going to
whenever
do
you want.
now.
Perfect
What
situation. So that's why I think they played very well. It's a geopolitical situation, in my opinion. Geopolitical situation fueled by various religious prophecies, fueled by religious groups, and taking revenge in terms of geopolitics. That's what
so
we're
in
seeing the
order
result
to
of.
take revenge, you're going okay. So basically, we're just going to blame the colonials now. You,
I have not blamed anyone. I've just pointed out a few facts. You can verify them if you want
no, they
to.
are indeed true.
So
They are.
the thing
I'm
is,
not
this
saying
is
they're not
not
true.
a colonial thing, because post Second World War, uh, uh, the colonial stuff has ended. So it's more like geopolitical in the modern era.
After the colonial factor had ended, it's not like there were not Jewish exclusive
I think
labor
I've made
unions.
my point. You don't understand. It's fine.
No, no, no. I completely understand and agree with it that that part is true. But after that, were there not Jewish exclusive labor unions, which made it very hard for the
Nobody's
Palestinians?
denying that. What we're trying to pick out is not that Jews are not, and the Jewish, not the Jews, Israeli state.
Zionists, to
That
be particular.
currently, nobody's denying what they're doing is not genocidal. Nobody's denying. At least I'm not. I'm not denying that they're oppressive. I'm not denying that they practice apartheid. I do not deny for a second that they oppress the Palestinians, but the fact of the matter is that there it was a huge mismanagement, firstly at the time of the First World War by the Ottoman Empire. Then there was obviously enmity which developed at the time of Al Husseini, specifically when he allied with Hitler. That was an enmity which was of a great extent. It cost them. Maybe the Allied forces, the Americans and the Brits and the Europeans, even the Russians were in favor of this state because they were part of the Allies at the time. If you look at the state conception of state of Israel, you'll see a lot of Russian influence in that. You'll see their leaders coming in and going. This is only recent that they've deviated from that stance, and even that ever so slightly, not that much. So when you look at it, it's a clear stance of enemy of Hitler was an enemy of ours, and these people supported the Nazis, and it was the Jews who got done by Hitler. So we're going to come out as heroes. That not only did we defeat Hitler, but we also provided a refuge for the Jewish people. And not only that, where we are all for the peace process, it's the Jews and the Palestinians who cannot live together. And obviously, you're fueling that with your own Christian extremists, the quote unquote evangelical Christians. And by doing that, you've got an ongoing thing. You've got an ongoing thing which is right in the nucleus of the entire Muslim world, which controls oil, and they knew that, between the allies, and they knew that. It gives them exercise in terms of their own religious Christians at the same time, and the end of day prophecies come out in various shapes and forms. But if you look and speak to Orthodox Muslims, Orthodox classical Christians, Orthodox classical Jews, they are all three groups are against what's happening. So it
I
seems to be even the clerics, the extremist clerics, or the Zionist Christians, as some people might want to refer to them as, the new born Christians again, are the same very people. So you've got, from the Muslim side, you've got terrorists like Hamas. On the other side, you've got this other extremism coming from America and the Western places, where it's Christian evangelicals, neo Nazis, and then on top of that, what you have the Jews who are Zionists as well. So what you're basically ending up with is a geopolitical heaven for certain countries, fueled by fights and things which might have not even been possible. And that's my opinion on this actual question. I've been asking everyone else, but I thought I should give my opinion in regards to that. But I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's what I think.
Actually, Shaji, I think you've cracked the case, and uh, it completely aligns with how I ended the previous session.